doing? Hope you're gonna have awesome day today. Over. So if you have already queued, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Really would appreciate it. So we have some really big news. Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's gonna be coming out on Netflix, a live action series. Now we all know the movie Avatar. Well, it was actually called The Last Airbender, I believe. That movie did shit. It dropped in the box office. They were planning on making it like a part two, but everyone actually hated it. Now, this is nothing new about like the making of the live action series. Now, the creators of this were Michael Dante DiMartino and Brian Conzedo. Apologies. They're the creators of this animated series, and they're like, yeah, that movie totally sucks. You know what? It's kind of, I guess you could say, uh, makes a bad name for us. We were not associated by it, just to let you guys know. So they went scouting and looking out for potential actors and actresses for these roles, real roles to play. Aang, Sokka, Katara, and Toph, you name it, all of the above. And they actually did film them. This news broke out, I believe, like before COVID. Actually, it was like basically 2018, I believe, or maybe even earlier than that. So they definitely wanted this to be a Netflix series. I believe Lionsgate is actually supporting this, behind this too. If Lionsgate's behind this, then it's going to be one hell of a banger movie. There's going to be a Naruto TV series coming soon, but I'll get into that later on. That's a whole nother level and a whole different story. But just for some reason, Michael and Brian, they kind of abandoned the project, although they still do own the IP of all of the characters, including the show Avatar: The Last Airbender. They kind of let the another, I guess you could say, director take in the hands of it. It's kind of like what David's doing with Star Wars. Basically, they allowed him to control Ahsoka, the TV show, and it's becoming like top trending right now on Twitter, YouTube, everywhere, you name it and stuff. So he's doing a good job with the David, with Ahsoka. He brought back Anakin Skywalker, but other than that, Water Tribe, Earth Kingdom, Fire Nation, Air Nomads. These four nations are the four Okpas, Avatar, The Last Airbender legacies. We already know that much. On Saturday, the show stars Gordon Cormer. I can't pronounce these other names, apologies. Ian and Dallas unveiled an exciting first look at their faithfully realized characters at Atarium, a global fan event in Brazil. Thousands of fans erupted after seeing looks of Aang, Katara, Sokka, and Zuko. It's gonna be so epic and awesome. And there are some pictures too. The person who's gonna be playing Aang, I believe he's like probably 10, 11 years old. He's actually a skater, and he's actually pretty good too. And not to mention the one who plays the role as Zuko. He is a badass martial artist. I think he's like a little younger than me, but he knows how to do tricking and knows how to use swords. I think he's probably a third time wushu experience. I'm not entirely sure, but just imagine this: the Blue Spirit, the episode. He's going to pull off a banger on that if he pulls out his, I guess, full of trick cards. He does a lot of tricking and a lot of weapon actions. I think with the whip chain as well. I'm not entirely sure, but you could actually check them out and look them up on their Instagram. It's just amazing. They've been working on this for like nearly almost a decade, basically. I could tell you that for a fact. The matter is, and they're not just like in LA, like just shooting it like what they did for the movie The Last Airbender. Throughout in like Foshan Wencheng, like China, they're traveling in different places. They want this to be bigger than the movie ever was. The movie was a flop, a huge failure in the box office, and they said Ong. That was the name in the movie, Ong. Like, really? Seriously? And how they firebend, you have to have a torch that was lit a light, or have a lighter in your hand, basically, and then you could control it. It reminded me of, like, in X-Men, I guess, number 3, in X-Men 2, you could see Ronnie Basically, he knows how to manipulate fire, but he has to use the lighter. I was like, that is just stupid and boring and retarded and ridiculous. But anyways, everyone pulls something off. Netflix always pulls really big bangers off. Now this premieres in 2024. I believe in January or February. It may be a little more sooner, but other than that, the show is described in using some words that Waterbending Katara spoke in the introduction for the original Nickelodeon animated series. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. I'm not going to recite the rest because we already know that. But in August 21, the showrunner Albert Kim wrote a statement explaining why he was excited about adapting the iconic animated show. A live action version can not only faithfully translate what have been done in animation, it can bring a rich and new visual dimension to a fantastic world. Kim wrote, we'll be able to see bending in real and versatile way we've never seen before, which is, this is going to be tremendous if they actually really do pull this off. And like in the movie, they had like a lot of American like actors that were playing these roles. But no, not in the live action series. In the Netflix adaptation, they want American Chinese Americans actors to play these roles, which they should. And I think it'll be kind of like a little Hong Kong. I guess you could say it's going to be mixed with the Hong Kong martial arts film. Hong Kong American martial arts film. I guess you could say the closest one is The Matrix. The Matrix series, the trilogy. I'm not going to say the fourth one or anything like that, but the trilogy. I'm going to say that was American Hong Kong martial art films. So it's going to be similar, adapted to that way. American and Hong Kong martial art films are just amazing and unbelievably extraordinary, and they do take a lot of work to do, and it's really hard actually trying to cast these characters for the right roles, because some of them don't really have the same background experience as I guess the spectators, the producers, and the crowd casting are trying to bend made of. Now, who's in the cast of Avatar: The Last Airbender? Oh, he's 12 years old. Well, obviously, because when we first heard of Gordon Cormer, that was starring as Aang, he was actually 10 years old, I guess. It's been a long time. They were looking for different people. 12-year-old who's the keeper of the world's balance and peace. No pressure. He'll be joined by his fellow castings with Katara and the brothers Sokka. Also, the Firebender, Zuko. These are the only photos that are like really interesting. The movie had like small little tattoos on his forehead and on his bald head. It looked utterly weird and stuff, but I can say this. This is for the pictures. There'll be a lot more pictures. You can look it up yourself on there, and it's actually really amazing. Yeah, the outfits also as well is so dope. I believe she actually played in, what was it? I did a movie TV series review on it too. Warrior, HBO Max's Warrior. Oh yeah, by the way, updated news. They canceled that show. Yeah. Um, One of the reasons why is because the writers strike. I know it's a bummer. There's Sokka, and here's Zuko. Yeah, I can't wait to see him as a Blue Spirit in that episode. I believe that was like season 1, episode like 14. Anyways, if you guys want to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender animated series, it's only like, I believe like 3 seasons. Easy to catch up, easy to watch, because this is around the corner, coming out real soon on Netflix. So better turn on Netflix and brush up on your Avatar: The Last Airbender fandom. It's gonna be one hell of a show to watch. Other than that, these main actors, they already have Iroh, they already have Fire Lord that's going to play. They have the whole works. And I'm glad that this was actually in the works. I believe in the works in like 2017, 2018, because that wasn't when the writer's strike happened and stuff. So this is actually really good news because everything's written out. Bad news about Wednesday season 2, it's gonna be coming out next year because you guys already know basically what's happening right here, and I like it. Other than that, shooting in different locations around the world is an interesting aspect of a live action series. I think they will do the same thing to the Naruto TV series as well. Hell, if they like add into Shippuden, that'll be even more epic and awesome. I believe that will be coming out probably like later on, probably like in 2025. I'll do more research on that. And I did get the news. I keep you guys posted. It was just a rumor that Dick Grayson Robin was going to play in the Batman Part 2. It's debunked. It's not going to happen. Just to let you guys know. I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's debunked. And James Gunn, he hasn't even cast any characters at all or started writing for Batman the Brave and the Bold. That's on him. And for the Superman outfit, it's terrible. Terrible. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel, and of course, I'll see you all in the next one.